What up, man? It's Trapperman Dale, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, you hear me?
Damn, I'm a street and don't care about the case, and I'm picking my bonds in the day. He don't let take me to not like the smallest tradition, I'm clicking like Bobby Boucher.
All right, so we got the one and only Trapperman Dale jumping off the porch for us once again, bro.
Once again.
Yeah, I lost count at this, at this point.
Man.
Man. How many times we done an interview, man?
Yeah.
So I think it's only the second one on the porch, but
yeah,
coming here, it's probably like 4 or 5. At
man,
least.
Probably more than that. Include studios and I
Yep.
mean, you know.
Nah, for real, man. I always appreciate you pulling up on us too,
Man,
man.
it's always an honor, man.
Yeah, man. First off, how we feeling today, man?
Man, I feel good. I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's always a good feeling, man.
It is, ain't it? Yeah.
And these are your 2 sons, right?
Yeah, I got the little ones with me today.
There you go, man.
I got the little ones with me today.
What made you decide to bring them down here for this trip then, man?
Well, his birthday was on the 9th, and basically, it was a thing where I got the call to do the interview and stuff like that, but it was just like, I just wanted to bring them with me. It was just like, I didn't feel like being bothered with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I'm gonna bring my kids with me.
Yeah, let them experience some shit too, man.
Let them experience something.
Yeah, nah, that's super dope, man.
Yeah.
And you doing anything else while you're in the city? You just in and out with it, or?
Yeah, I'm just in and out.
Okay.
I'm in and out.
Okay, man. 2024 coming to an end, man. And Trevor, I understand it's been a crazy year for you, bro, man.
Yeah.
Like, how would you even describe how this year went for you, man?
Man, it's like a roller coaster, really. Really, it's indescribable. It's so much that done went on, and it's just like a battle, really. So, you know, 1 minute it's up, 1 minute it's down, but you kind of get to. You just kind of got to roll with it. You kind of have to, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. What kept you sane during this time, man? Because a lot of people probably would have, crashed out, lost their mind, kind of just felt. I'm sure you did feel like giving up at some points too, man. But what kept you going? Throughout this
Really, my kids, just family, really. Just having love around me. That was about it. I think when you go through a lot, you gotta have a good support system. You know what I'm saying? So I think if I didn't have that, it'd probably, it's no telling where I'd be. That's why I always tell the people around me, like, I appreciate it, and I thank you for being there type stuff. So I always kind of try to let them know, I appreciate them for kind of shielding me and holding me up when I was at my lowest. So.
Nah, real shit, man. Yeah, like you said, that solid support system, man. That'll take you a long way, man.
It will, though. It will. And I you kind of know that. You kind of know it. You know it until you. It give it a different meaning when you go through something and then you really like you have it and you kind of experience it with a solid support system. Cause I think you got to have that through anything.
No, absolutely, man. And where were you at musically, throughout the year? Like, were you recording a lot? Did you really take a big hiatus on it, or?
Yeah, I was recording. I think through it all, that's kind of what kept me sane too. Just going to record and kind of when I get really just stuck in my head, I just go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, so through this whole time, I was recording. I just wasn't putting anything out or stuff like that. It was just kind of stuff I was sitting on.
Okay.
But yeah, I was recording though.
So you say it was pretty therapeutic then, kind of just hitting the studio and just,
most definitely,
just kind of getting away from everything.
Yeah,
I
most
can
definitely
imagine too, man. Yeah. So we got the new project out, Sharon's Baby, man.
Yes, sir.
We know the title, dedicated to your mom who you lost earlier this year, man. So just talk about like what this project means to you personally.
Man, it means everything to me. Not only just because of the title, but like you said, because of everything I was going through this year. So they kind of showed me that I was proud of myself. Like you said, a lot of people can't function through the type of stuff I was going through. Like it's easy to give up. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to kind of just throw in the towel. So it mean a lot to me because it showed how strong I actually really was. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I look at it like, and I would still beat myself up. It was like, man, you still ain't, I mean, damn, it took you a year to drop. You know, it's been a year since Free Speech. Like, you ain't put no singles out, you ain't put no, but then it was just like, I had to look at it and pat myself on the back and just be like, you know, I mean, it take a lot to battle a loss like that and then try to still maintain your career or just, you know what I'm saying, or still work, you know, keep a work ethic. So, I mean, it meant a lot to me. It just showed I can do anything. I can get through anything. Like, you know, everything can. All you gotta do is put your mind to something and just put. I mean, I think it was like putting that anger into something else. So it's just it mean the word. I think this is probably my favorite project, and it's probably the one that mean the most to me. So yeah.
Yeah, I think, me personally, I feel like this is your best project, too.
I actually do think so, too.
Yeah.
Besides Del Chapo, they gonna get Del
That's
Chapo.
a classic, yep.
Del Chapo is a classic, but yeah, this one is my one though.
Yeah, and I see a lot of fans feel the same way too, like in the comments too, man.
Yeah.
Talk about what that type of feedback means to you too, man.
Man, it kind of pumped me up and, you know, kind of gave me a little bit more motivation, but it was more so, it was really just basically saying the same thing that I was saying, like, you know, giving me my props on dropping and putting this type of body of work out with what I went through.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of feedback from the fans. I seen a lot of reviews, you know, where the YouTubers and bloggers kind of get their feedback on something, and it was just like, wow. It was dope though. That was dope.
Yeah. And, you know, talk about what your fans mean to you, especially ones that have been ride or die with you. And like you said, it's been a while since you had dropped.
Right.
Like 13 months, which in these days, it's like 3-5 years. You know
It is. I kind of, with a few of my fans, like, they comment so much or they so in tune with my career that, like, I kind of know a lot of them. So, you know, that some of them can comment and I've been seeing these people for years, or I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? So I love my fans, man. I appreciate my fans. Like I said, I got diehard fans. And I appreciate my fans from top to bottom. Like, you know, if I could do more for my fans, I actually would. So I feel like we know each other. I feel like they a part of my family too, so.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, because I'm sure they were hitting you up throughout this year, like, Trap, when we drop it, bro?
Yeah,
where the music at? What's going on, man?
Well, guess what? They didn't start doing that until I was giving out like little snippets and stuff, and
which was like kind of during the summertime.
Yeah, but they actually was more concerned about me than anything. Like,
because they knew what you was going through.
I got more, you know, condolences than anything. Like, take your time, Trap. We know what you're going through, you know, take all the time you need. And that was a big thing too for me, because like when I seen that more than anything, to take your time, like, you know, we know what you're going through, take your time, take all the time you need, and woo. And that was kind of like, okay. When my fans say something like that, and it's just like and throughout, after they say something like that, we gonna be here. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, all right. So just calm down, get your head together, Trap, and yeah.
Nah, I feel like that's rare with artists too. I feel like a lot of artists don't have that type of connection with their fans.
Nah, for real.
I feel like a lot of fans just want music, like gimme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't really care about you as the person. They just want the music.
They just want the music. Yeah.
And speaking on your mother, man, like I know you guys had a really close relationship, man.
Yeah.
Can you kind of just speak on that type of relationship that you guys had?
That was my best friend. Yeah, that was my best friend. That was like somebody that, you know, I talk to every day. Like, as far as anytime I come out, I always stop by and holler at my mama. Like, so that was my road there. Like, that's somebody I tell everything to. That was somebody who, you know, was there for me through thick and thin. She knew everything about me. We just had that bond, you know, but she wasn't that type of mama that, she a ride or die type of mama, but she still gonna tell you, like, when you wrong.
Yeah.
Like, even
you
if
need
you don't
that
wanna,
too.
yeah,
Man.
even if you don't wanna hear it, like, it's just like, okay. But yeah, we had a real close relationship, man. Like, I guess because I was the first child, but it was just always us, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even the times where I went to jail, stuff like that, my mama came there and visit. You feel me? Like, even if a female came, she was coming with them. So, you know, we was real close. Like, we was, you couldn't see one without the other type. But yeah.
No, I feel like it's important for you guys to have that relationship in where both of you guys knew where you stood with each other too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you made any songs kind of like talking about her loss and all that? We know it wasn't on this project, but have you been stashed away, anything like that?
I don't think I got, now see, now I don't think I actually got, how can I say that? I haven't got, I'm still dealing with it, but as far as being able to make a song about it or kind of do, that part I don't think I'm ready for yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's one of them ones where if it come out, but I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be like, okay, I'm finna write a song about my mama today. Like, now, if it come out, I think it's one of them ones where I'm gonna just let that come out. I'm gonna just let it come out when I'm ready or when it actually just, something take over me to do that. Cause I think that'll be the song that it be more meaningful / there's no telling how it come out type stuff. Cause I think if I was to try to do it right now, I wouldn't get through it. Yeah, I wouldn't get through it.
Yeah, I could imagine that's gonna be so difficult just
You know what I'm
to,
saying?
to write, just to rap and everything too.
Yeah, I wouldn't get through it. Yeah.
No, that's understandable, man. So Narcos, this was the first video you dropped off the
Narcos.
project, man. Like, how'd you feel after you recorded that song? Did you realize like this is one of them ones, or?
Yeah, I actually recorded Narcos in at the end of 23. I mean, at the end of 23.
Okay.
So I actually recorded that a minute ago. It's been recorded. It's just that was the song that made me be ready to drop a project. You know what I'm saying? Cause I already had a name for the project, and I already was going in one direction until my mama passed.
Oh, okay.
So when she passed, it kind of took a whole different type of direction after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of the music video, is this how a normal PO visit goes for you, Trap?
I wish it did. I wish it did. We was actually in a bail bondsman company.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it was like a bonding company. Like, if anybody had to bond themselves out, you know, like sometimes you got to go and kind of go to the bondsman and, you know, whether you got to pay them some more money or, you know what I'm saying, bond somebody else out. Like, it was just, you know, I wish it was a normal PO visit.
I was like, damn, have I been missing out on it?
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't never going to jail. You better not ever violate me.
One of my favorites on there is Vent, man. Talk about that
For
song.
real?
The
Okay.
inspiration for that one, man.
Me and Star was just talking about, like, me personally, I was saying to myself that I need to get more into making female, you know, making more female songs, making more songs for females, just like my Smoking Flowers and Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
It seems
those are
like
classics, man.
Yeah, and every time I think I do have women's songs or something, they always do real well. You know what I'm saying? So Vent kind of came about. I heard the beat, and it was up from there. I heard the sample on the beat, and I just loved it. I fell in love with it.
Yeah. And what have the females been saying about this since they heard
They
it?
love it.
Yeah.
The dudes love the guys love it more than the females though. You feel me? So, you know, that's one of them ones. I think that's my favorite. That's my favorite song too on there.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
is. It is for sure.
Have you shot a video for it yet?
Yeah, I shot a video for it. I'm actually that's the next video I'm putting out.
Okay. So that should be out real soon. Man.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to work with Young Buck on Government Cheese.
Yeah.
Talk about that, man. Working with the legendary, Nashville artist.
Man, I always wanted to work with Buck. So, I actually, I could have been working with Buck. It was just, it was just perfect timing. It was perfect timing, but it was, he killed it.
Oh yeah, he went crazy.
It game so crazy, like, man, dude a rapping, he's a rapping motherfucker. He just, it ain't, I don't know, man. Like, Buck is another type of animal. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope working on that with Buck. I actually had the song already made and I just sent it to him.
Okay.
And he sent it back, and it was just, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
So you were kind of shocked when you heard his verse for the first time, or
I was shocked. I wasn't shocked because it's Buck, but when I heard it, it was just like, okay, it make you feel more amped when you get a song back and you get your verse back, and it's not just
just some generic shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I actually was stoked when I heard that.
Yeah. Trap Kitchen, this is another one of my favorites,
Trap
man.
Kitchen.
This beat and flow on that.
We on the same type of time, like.
Man.
Yeah. See, cause Trap Kitchen one of mine too. Yeah, Trap Kitchen. I don't even know what I was thinking then. I really don't, man. I don't. But I think I'm gonna shoot that next too.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you were on IG Live and you said you want to shoot a video for every song on it.
I do, cause I actually it's 15 songs. I probably got like 5 videos shot.
Okay.
And I was just going to it. I was going to it with like, I'm gonna shoot my favorite ones that I done, like with just myself. But with the 5 features, like I'm gonna shoot all 5 features. Like all the features that I got from everybody, I'm gonna shoot all those videos.
I think fans will love to see that shit, man.
Yeah. I think people more so like to just see something.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got kids these days that just look at their phone and they just looking at YouTube about it. So people just want to see something. So it's just like giving them more to see.
Yeah, it's easier to market a music video than just the audio.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah. The Biggest Politician, and Big Txp.
Big Txp.
Man, Txp, he's become one of my favorite artists too. Man,
Big Txp, I don't think he's caught on. I don't think people's caught on yet. You know what I'm saying? So when they catch on, it's gonna be just like a wave in them. You know what I'm saying? Because it took me a minute to actually catch on to Young Dolph when he first came out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, when he got a grasp me, he became one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? So, what Big Txp is going in his career, I think he's gonna do a lot of big things, and I think that when people actually do start just gravitating to him, it's gonna go up.
Yeah. And just going back into his catalog that I had missed out on, I see like you was on some of his older projects too, man.
For sure.
Talk about that relationship. Like, how'd you guys first link up and all that too?
Me and Big Txp been locked in for a minute. Like, he actually used to go on the road with me when I used to do shows with
Yeah,
Star.
he mentioned he went out to LA with you and bandplay like before he was even rapping.
Oh yeah.
And he said that's kind of one of the reasons he started rapping, because he was out there seeing that shit.
For sure. And I can believe that. He went to some shows. Him and his brother Doug rolled with me to a couple of shows that I had to do on the bill with Star.
Okay.
And sometimes I even go out and support Star when he used to go on the road, but he just always been a supporter. Like, that's my homeboy. So that was my homeboy before anything.
Yeah.
So when that kind of came about, it was just like, okay, you rapping now. Anything I can do to shed light on it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. And you guys have both been teasing the collab project, man. So like, where we at with it right now?
We almost done with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually almost done with that. Like, we've been working a lot on that. Like, but topping it every day. So we was just shooting The Biggest Politician, and he was letting me hear some stuff that he got. I don't even know how he got that many. He got some stuff in the cut. Like, it's amazing. But as far as our project, we actually, if we wanted to, but he actually got a project coming out called Blender Music.
Okay.
So if we wanted to, we could drop a project right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
And what type of vibes have you guys been cooking up, man? Is it all just like This hard trap street music, man?
Man, it's blender music. Blender music. Look, that speak for itself. Like, yeah, it's just out. It's trapped out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of bring it best of both worlds together and just kind of, you know, putting his side of mine on, you know, the streets with mine. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, I like how you guys are bringing back this trap motivational music, man, because I feel like this shit's so needed these days.
It is, though. Yeah. It is. It really is. I think that it's coming back more, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as far as, you know, at one point in time, the wave was the lip singing and the humming and you know, like, it was a wave of the mumble rap and how people say it. They say mumble rap, but like I think it done came back more. You know, you got people like Boss Man D-Lo, and so I think the trap scene is actually coming back like hard.
Yeah, because I feel like people just tired of hearing like all this shoot 'em up, bang bang, kill 'em music.
You get what I'm
this
saying?
Pill popping music. And
That's
all
it.
That.
Like, because it's to the point where it's good until it ain't good. It's good until it ain't good. It's good till the young crowd start actually
doing what you rapping about. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now y'all want to cry about it because the violence is up. Or you want to talk about the young niggas man, they need to chill out, or they ain't got nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got nothing better to do, or that's all they want to do, or that's all y'all talk about. So yeah, you know, you making it cool, you making it seem like it's cool, and it's not. It ain't nothing.
Yeah. Do you feel like music is real influential like that to the listener?
I think music is real influential, because I feel like music can change a person's feel emotions. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a bad day and listen to a song and it kind of does something to you. It'll brighten you up, or it'll, you know, take that load off of you. So if it can do that, then that'll tell you alone that music is very influential.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can listen to a song about getting money and they have $1 in your pocket, and you hear that song and I gotta get me some money. Yeah, I gotta go, I gotta get up and hustle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is.
Not real shit. And on the flip side, they hear some shit they may want to crash out to then, man. It's like, goddamn.
And you know, you think about some stuff. Oh man, that nigga played me about 2 years ago. I put it on here. I ain't letting this slide. So it's just, yeah, it is. Yeah. It is for real.
You got Don Trip on the album, Tell Me Now, man.
Yeah.
He went crazy on his verse as usual, man.
As usual, man. I'm trying to, man, look, man, Don Trip done dropped 24 projects.
In 24 months.
In 24 months. I don't know how he doing it. I don't know. And it's been times where I ask Star, be like, man, how is he, you know, like, how is he putting them projects out so, you know, like, as far as, like, he already got them together. He was like, man, most of the times, Trip might be at the end of the month and don't even have no song done and do the whole album.
In one session, basically.
You know what I'm saying? And put the song out, like, just to keep up with his monthly album thing. So yeah, Trip is a dog right now. I actually want to do a project with Trip.
I feel like fans would love that too, man.
I hope you see this. I want to do a project, man. I do. I actually do, because they actually, man, anytime me and Trip do something, man, it just go up.
Oh, absolutely, man. Do you feel like you could ever pull that off, like 12 projects in a year, every month type shit?
Man, I don't want to pull myself down and say I couldn't, but man, like, that ain't easy. That ain't easy, like, especially us as artists and being creative, like, you know, that's a crap. That being, like, especially when you just so into your craft. You don't want to put anything out, or you don't want to just, like, because, you know, it ain't just putting a CD out, it's just not rapping and putting it out. You kind of got to put the track list together and, you know, actually like the song to put it on the album type stuff. So yeah, I mean, I would like this, I would, that's a challenge for myself. I would try, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's been amazing. He's been to keep this up for 2 years.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I thought after the first year he was just going to be done with it, but he was like, nah.
And then it's like, even the second year, you like, well, maybe he'll slow down or stop. Or he ain't stopped yet, slow down yet. He just put something out 2 days ago. So.
Nah, he's been going crazy. Shout out to Trip, man. So you got Lito on it a couple times, man. TrapStar, that's the first song you guys got on there, man. Talk about that song too, man. How'd that one come down?
It just, I think I was out when TrapStar, when we did TrapStar, I was actually done with the project. And bro called me and was just like, he was supposed to already be on there, but he, when he kind of be, life be life, and star everyday dad as far as his little girls with him every day. So he was kind of tied up. So when I was turning in my project, he was just like, he was like, send me something, you know what I'm saying? Or we booked a session and he kind of did that to make the album type stuff, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And fans always asking for TrapStar 2, the album, man.
I'm asking, I'm to the point where I'm asking now, you feel me? So I'm ready to do a TrapStar 2.
You think it'll happen in 2025?
Yeah, I think it will happen. I actually think it will happen, sooner than later.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah. Get Bandplay to do all the beats again,
man. Get Bandplay to do all the beats, man, that'll be dope.
Yeah. Here I Am, you and Lito. This is one of my favorites on the project too, man.
Yeah.
How'd that song come about too, man?
Just working one day. We was just it was one of them things where he was in the studio, I came through, and we kind of just, we just kind of was putting some stuff together, and I just took it for the album.
Okay. No, that song's super dope too, man. Yeah. So how would you describe like your growth as an artist, over the years, man? Especially say these last 3 years since you last sat on the Porch too, man.
I don't know. I think I've grown as an artist, as a person too. But I'm more selective with the things that I kind of want to do as far as video wise or track wise or putting stuff out. So I'm growing as an artist, but you always look at stuff like at your career, like it could be, we always know like, it could be better, or it could be I should be, not could, like not necessarily be like, oh man, you could be. It's more so like when you put in so much work and when you do shit, you be like, man, I should be, I should be way farther than but God got a plan, and when it's your time, it's your time. So.
Nah, real shit. Did you record like a lot of different songs for this project? And was it like a selection process for picking these 15?
Yeah,
or?
Yeah, it was a selection process because I actually went to Rehab, and when I went to Rehab, I had done the project was done, but when I got out, I just redid the whole project.
You redid the whole thing?
Oh yeah, I redid the whole thing. So I went in probably about like June and got out in July, and I redid the whole project. So, and that's kind of how that came about. So this was the project that's on Sharon's Baby Now. That wasn't even the track out. That wasn't even
really?
The track list period. Yeah.
Oh wow, shoot. As far as going to Rehab, was this something like you were thinking about doing for a long time before you finally made that leap?
No, I wasn't even thinking matter of fact, I wasn't thinking about it, period. I don't think that's something that people actually think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one, I wasn't expecting to actually go through the things that I went through to go to Rehab.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, it wasn't something that I was thinking about because it was something that never was needed in my life. But at that time, it was a thing where it was just like, okay, you need to slow. You need to get your step. Take a step back and get back to you. So yeah, it was one of them things.
Yeah. What would you say was like one of the biggest things you learned while being in Rehab then?
The biggest thing that I learned, is people, when like even with the rappers, not the rappers. Don't let me say. How can I say this? when people are doing stuff like that, when you doing stuff that harm your body with the drinks, the codeine, whatever it is, the one thing that I did learn from rehab is you can't tell, you know how some people will tell themselves they got control. You don't have control over, you might think that you got control over that type stuff, or that, you know, it's, oh, well, yeah, I ain't doing nothing but this, I ain't doing nothing but that, but it's just like, you don't have no control over, when stuff like that take over you, you lose control over that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that it's no way to kind of, I don't know, man. It ain't no way to, I don't know. I think I'm trying to word it in the right way.
Yeah.
You just can't. I don't know. It's just I don't know how to put it, but you can't have control. It's no way that you can be in control over that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it like, if you wake up every day and it's something that and you go to do, you go to chase that, it's already got control over you right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Were you having people around you that were saying like, hey, maybe you should go seek help, or was this all just on you? Like, it was like, all right, I need to go ahead and just make this.
Yeah, I actually went no and yes. With my old lady, she actually was just like, yeah, she probably was on the one. And that's because you gotta think, she with me every day.
Yeah, she's seeing what you're actually doing.
So
to where you could probably hide it amongst your friends.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I was trying to hide it from the world. Trying to hide it from her too. Like, cause she throws lean, she a fine lean. If she find a lean bar, she throwing it away. Or she find, so you know, you gotta hide everything from her. So it's just like, it was just one of them ones where just lying to myself. Just, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And I saw another interview you did where you said your best friend, H, he ended up overdosing while you were in there.
While I was in there. And I never knew that he was actually had an addiction.
Really?
He was just recently got out of jail, but yeah, that kind of took a toll on me too. And that kind of woke me up even more. That was like I don't want to say his death was that was a sign to just be like, okay. And so, you know, but that kind of, that'll do something to anybody. It's just
Absolutely,
like, you know, you take yourself in here you take yourself to rehab to get better, and then your best friend pass away on some stuff that you trying to get that's what you in here working on right now. You're trying to get yourself together. That was just more reason than why to just leave everything in the past.
No, absolutely, man. Yeah, and unfortunately, I feel like these days everyone knows someone that has overdosed, you know, with the fentanyl or whatever may be these days. Right?
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, it's truly an epidemic that's just spiraling out of control.
Man, I think it's probably the worst. Do you think it's the worst one that ever hit? Though?
I mean, at least in my lifetime, I feel like it is.
I think it's the worst thing that has ever hit. Like, I know that cocaine and crack was, I think that kind of, when that hit, crack hit and stuff like that, I think it did a number on the world, but, yeah, I
don't feel like it was killing folks at this
You get what I'm saying? You know so this is the worst. We in a time where you dealing with, that's why I tell my sons all the time, man, you gotta watch you gotta watch you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch what you get from people as far as you can't even smoke a little weed.
Oh yeah, if you don't see them roll it up type shit,
it's over with.
Don't even touch it.
Don't even touch it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's fucked up to be like, it's messed up, like, to actually be in that type of time now.
Yeah. Because, I'm sure with you, like, with me, like, we grew up just passing blunts around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, uh-huh.
These days, I wouldn't even think about it.
I wouldn't think about it. You can't walk in a room and everybody, we having a session. You better go have your own.
Real. Yeah. Trap, you got any Super Bowl predictions for this year, man? We know the playoffs about to start, man.
Super Bowl predictions. Hey, guess what's so crazy? I've been right. Every time somebody asks me that, I've been right. I told them the Rams was gonna win that time, and they did. Mm-hmm. Super Bowl predictions. I kind of like the Lions. I like the Lions right now. I don't know why. I don't think that they'll win the Super Bowl, but if Lamar and them can stay, if Lamar can actually, I think it's his year. I think it's his year if he can get past Mahomes. If he can't get past Mahomes is.
Boy, Mahomes in the playoffs is just another animal.
Mahomes
man.
in the playoffs.
Like he's been trash. Not trash, but he's been down this whole year.
You get what I'm saying?
But I'm saying like when the playoffs start, you can't bet against him.
You can't bet against him. You can't bet against him. So I don't know, man. Like if I look at it like this, man. If Mahomes go to the AFC Championship, or it's over. It's over.
What about Josh Allen and the Bills, man? They've been balling this year.
They've been balling, but
you don't trust them in the playoffs, huh?
I just no. It ain't even that I don't trust them in the playoffs. I don't trust them when it comes to playing at Kansas City.
Real shit, yeah.
They can't beat them, you know. So that Josh Allen them, and that's another thing. If he can beat, if Josh Allen them can beat the Chiefs, then I think Josh Allen them, they got a great chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Your Rams been doing good lately, man. Looked like they was dead in the water, but they bounced back, huh?
Yeah, we've been all right. We trying to shake up out that thing. Yeah, we trying to shake up out of it. Yeah.
They'll probably win the division, right?
Yeah.
It's looking like it.
It look like it.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player on the Rams right now?
Man, I like Puka.
He's been going crazy.
Yeah, I like Puka. Cooper was my favorite before they traded Rams and Donald before he retired and stuff. Jalen Ramsey was my favorite player, but yeah, I like Puka.
Yeah, he's been balling this
year.
Yeah,
he is. I don't know where he came from.
For real.
But yeah, he's nice. He's nice.
Yeah. What's some plans for 2025, Trap? We gonna have to wait a whole nother year for you to drop a project, or?
Man, the plans for me is actually to just stay motivated, stay active. I actually got a podcast I'm finna start doing.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask you about that too, man.
Yeah, I got a podcast I'm gonna start doing, so hopefully y'all get to see that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all get to, enjoy that in 2025. A lot more drops, a lot more albums to put out. Me and Top got a project we dropping. Just stay active. The 2025 is about just staying motivated, staying active. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a good year, man.
It's gonna be a
great
great
year.
year.
You went through so much bullshit this year.
I got the win in 25.
It's got to be something opening up.
You get what I'm saying? It got to be something that's opening up in 2025, man. I believe it. I truly believe it. So yeah, I'm ready for 2025 to hit.
Yeah. As always, I'm rooting for you too, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. You got any shout outs you want to get before you wrap it up here, Trap?
Yeah, shout out to anybody out there that's going through something, man, and you feel like you ain't gonna make it, or you feel like you're gonna give up, man. Don't give up, man. It's always another day. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm on my way to re-up in a minute. Soon as I get it, I'm busting them down. I'm a street nigga, don't care about a case, and I'm picking my bondsman today. It don't let take me to